What is up, people? Welcome back yet to another video. Today is Friday the 15th of March. A late start this morning because I did not sleep well last night. I found myself not sleeping too well lately. Don't know what it is. I think I need to get a new mattress or something like that. So Friday means it's check-in day, so I'm going to do my check-in pictures now, send them over to the coach and see what the modifications are for next week. Last week he actually gave me a bump up in calories. I'm now on 3,800 calories, so about a 200 calorie jump up. My weight has gone up again this week, but by about like 0.4, 0.5. So I don't know what we're going to do. Calories are going to go up, if they're going to stay, but I'm going to update you guys later on. Today's video is going to be my first ever challenge. I'm going to attempt Sam Sulek's leg day. If you do not know Sam Sulek, I'm going to put a video of him up here. He's a genetic freak. This guy is absolutely huge. He eats an insane amount of calories. He trains extremely hard. Everybody's been talking about him on the internet, mainly bashing him for his training and nutrition habits. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. We're not going to try the eating now because like I saw a video of him and he was eating like tons of cereal in the morning with like 2 gallons of milk, huge amounts of sugar throughout the day. I think he's on about like 600 to 800 grams of carbs a day. I'm not trying to do that today. I have to mentally prepare myself, but we're going to try his leg day today. I train legs extremely hard, so I'm going to see if his leg day and my leg day match up. But before we get some meals in, I'm going to try to get 2 meals in before I go train. I'm going to go do this check-in now, send the pictures over. I'm also going to show you guys what we're looking like. 16 weeks left in this off season. Still some vascularity, so not too bad. But yeah, I think my top shelf is definitely developing. As you can see, it's becoming a lot more dense, especially like the clavicular region. My shoulders, my chest is looking a lot bigger, so we are growing. All right, so as we speak, I'm currently watching Sam's leg day, and I'm not gonna lie, it's serious. But yeah, can't wait to get into it. I am currently having my first meal, which is this is called whatever I had in the fridge, because it's Friday and it's time to do my food shop. So that means that I don't have an awful lot in the house. So I have some turkey mince in there, some mixed veg, some potatoes, and 2 eggs plus 2 egg whites. This is my first meal, and then my second meal is probably gonna be some chicken and rice and veg, and then we'll be good to go hit some legs. I'm gonna leave like about 90 minutes between the next meal and when I go to the gym, because if you go to the gym on a full stomach, especially on leg day, you're just asking to throw up. So just make sure that my food is fully digested before I go and train. I have half of my team checking in today and then half checking in tomorrow, so a huge block of work to get done before I actually go and train. My new routine that I'm trying to implement is that I don't do too much work towards the end of the week, and especially on the weekend, because I need to take that time to de-stress from all the work I've been doing during the week, and also take some time out to, you know, spend time with Anna, spend time with family, spend time with friends, and really just enjoy training without having to rush home to hop on calls or rush home to do work, stuff like that. So I'm going to finish watching this leg day, take some notes, and then we'll get into it. So I'm probably going to catch you guys before I head to the gym, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. But before we get into it, make sure to like this video. Make sure to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe, because it really helps the channel grow. It lets YouTube know that you like this video, so it pushes out to more people, and the more people view it, the more we grow, and the more I can continue to make these videos for you guys. So make sure to share with a friend, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, tap in every week. So after about 2 hours of work, I finally made it to the gym. I watched Sam Sulek's leg day. I had to watch a few leg day videos of his because his volume on his leg days is very small. He kind of splits it into quads, hamstrings, so he only has about like 4 exercises. So watched a couple of videos and kind of made a whole leg day by combining various exercises that he does. I'm going to show you guys what his program consists of when I get into the gym. But we finally made it. I cannot wait for this session. Did a huge block of work this morning. A lot going on with the online coaching side of things. So now this is my time to go in and beast up. About to go get these leg gains. Let's go. So just walking in now. It's funny, every time I train here, I always get like 2 or 3 people coming up to me asking if I do YouTube or asking for my IG, or current followers who are just coming up to me for the chats. I really do appreciate you guys who do come up to me. So if you see me in the gym, come up, come say what's up. I'll give you a follow back as well. Ooh, so I'm just gonna get a warm up in before we get into the exercises. There's gonna be a lot of me dying, a lot of me almost getting sick, but like, is that not our typical leg day? All right, let's get into it. So we start off my leg day with some dynamic stretches, mainly my my ankle mobility, my hip flexors, and just to get my hamstrings turned on, because those things, if they're not warm, if they're not turned on, squats will feel like death. Anything will feel like death. So I just make sure I do at least like 5 minutes before I get into the workout. Low-key, I'm scared for this workout. I was watching the videos earlier on and I was like, the volume per exercise is absolutely nuts, but I'm looking forward to it. I've made a change to the way I've structured my nutrition on a day-to-day basis. I'm now strict on having at least 2 meals before I go and train, and it's made such a difference. Before, I wasn't really tracking that. I was just kind of training whenever I had the time during the day, but now I'm very intricate about it, and I found my strength is a lot better in the gym. My endurance is a lot better as well, and I don't feel like wrecked halfway through the session. Of course, you know, we gotta hit them bodyweight lunges. This is not in his routine, by the way. I just do this just to make sure that I'm fully warm and ready to hit the sets. I can already tell my knees are feeling so stiff at the moment now, so get a good warm up in. Alright, so the first exercise is the standing hamstring curl. So he does 4 sets of 8 to 10 on this, and then afterwards I'm going to show you guys what he does. But this is one that I haven't really had in my program for a long time. I've pretty much had the seated hamstring curl and the line hamstring curl, but it's an amazing piece of equipment. If you have one of these in your gym, make use of it. They've literally just got this in last week, so they probably knew I was going to make this video. Alright, let's load it up. I'm going to start off with just 10 kilos each side and feel my way up. It's the same technique I use if I'm using a new piece of equipment. I would start off really light and just focus on form first, and then you load it up. Key for this one, right, is to drive your glutes into the pad, and then when you're curling upwards, try not to shift your hips away from the pad and keep your glutes contracted. Once you do that, you'll definitely feel it in your hamstrings. So I'm not actually going to count that as my first set. I was just kind of like feeling what it feels like. My brain is fried, by the way. I just did like 20 check-ins, so if I start speaking gibberish today, yeah, I don't know, just put up with me. All right, so I'm going to add another 5 kilos each side, go 15, and that's going to be my set number 1. Set number 1. So I'm going to add a 10 kilo each side, making 20 kilos. And we're going to do that for 1 set, and I'll see if I want to go for the next one. All right, set number 2, 20 kilos. All right, third set, so we're gonna add another 5 kilos on, so 25 kilos. Again, 8 to 10. To be honest, I'm not mad about having hamstring curls the first movement, because hamstrings is one of those ones, it's just so hard to get in the shortened position. So at the end of the movement, just to get that full contraction. So if you have it at the start of the workout, you're fresh, so more chance of you getting it fully short, as opposed to like doing it after like a full squat or a leg press where your legs are fatigued and it's really hard to get the full range of motion. So you'll notice there I was trying my hardest to keep my hips pinned up against the pad and my glutes not to lose that contraction, but towards the last few reps, I had to get those cheat reps in just to complete the set. Nothing wrong with that as long as the majority of the set looks perfect, and then just got those last few crumbs. On strict. So that's first exercise done. Now on to the next one. A lot more volume per exercise than I'm used to. Normally I get away with having like 2 or 3 sets, one warm-up set, one top set, and then one back-off set. But definitely gonna drive a lot more blood, a lot more fatigue to the muscle. So excited for the rest of the workout. Let's go. All right, so next exercise is the line hamstring curl. Again, 4 sets of this one, but there's a slight twist to this one. There's a 1 to 2 second pause on the lengthening position. So at the bottom of the movement, I'm gonna hold it and then come all the way back up. So similar to the last set, I'm gonna do warm-up weight. I'm gonna do 2 top sets, and then I'm gonna drop the weight a little bit and do a high rep range. All right, let's go. I definitely underestimated that weight, so I'm actually going to keep it there for the second set, and then for the third set, if I get outside of the rep range, I'm going to drop it down. But yeah, that stretch at the bottom actually makes such a difference. There's a lot of science now that says the eccentric portion of the movement, so the stretch position, actually is more favorable for muscle growth, and it results in the most damage. So I suppose having that 1 to 2 second stretch at the bottom really allows you to get the most out of a set there. Sam Sulek is one of those guys that he's not science-based at all. He takes very much like a bro science approach, but you know, it does work. I think the bro science approach works if you can train hard, if you can train with intensity, if you have the right level of training intensity. You can pretty much run a bro split the whole of your lifting journey and make progress along the way. Effort is the key here. I got 10 reps the first set, 9 reps the second one. So I increased to about 10 kilos for the third one. I got about 8 reps. So I'm gonna stick at this weight and get about like 8 or 9 reps. My hamstrings have not felt this taxed in a very long time. All right, last set, let's go. We need to drop set, finish off the rest of the sets. Alright, so next exercise is going to be the single leg extension. So we're going to do 5 sets, 3 rounds of that. Okay, so it's going to be 5 reps on the left hand side, 5 reps on the right hand side, and we're going to keep going for 5 sets, and then we're going to do that 3 times. So I can imagine this is going to burn like crazy, but let's get into it. We're going to pick a weight that's going to be challenging, but a weight that we're going to get through 5. Last one. So first set, that wasn't too bad at all. I think I went a bit light, a bit conservative, but I'm gonna increase the weight till about, I'm gonna go 20 kilos up, and we'll see how we get on with it. If it's not heavy enough, we go up again. Last one. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, that set was tough. I think the weight is right, so we're gonna stick with this for the last set, and then he does a finisher as well with both legs. So to be honest, I'm not really a fan of this leg extension because, as you can see, it doesn't allow you to get a full stretch on the quad. So I'm missing a bit of the range of motion, which is a bit frustrating, but I suppose with emphasizing that squeeze at the top allows you to stay under tension for a longer period of time. So 2 second squeeze at the top and then back down. Last one. That's it. 30-second break, and then we go into a finisher. Both legs. It's a failure. Alright, so next exercise is going to be the Smith machine squat, but we're going to do this heel elevated and a closer stance to target more of the quads. With it being heel elevated, you can get much better knee flexion. The more knee flexion you have, the more tension you can get on your quads. Alright, so let's load it up. Going to start off with just one plate for now, and then we'll work up. Last time I was doing this, I think I worked up to about like 3.5 plates for a top set of about 6 to 8. So we're going to see how many I'll get in this one. Alright, so onto 2 plates. My knees were feeling a bit iffy at the start of the workout, but they've gone a bit of blood into them now, so they actually feel grand. I was a bit worried about doing any like squat or pressing movements because I just felt pain, but feeling good now. All right. We're going to do a feeler set of 2.5 plates, see how we get on. My goal is to be able to get up to 3 plates on this for a top set and then back it off, but we'll see how this is feeling before we go. Going to pop on the hard body knee sleeves. And of course, if you want to get yourself a pair of hard body knee sleeves or any other equipment, you can use code YEMI at the checkout. Just go to the hard body website, type in YEMI on the discount section, and that will get you 10% off. And it also supports your boy as well. I make very, very little off you guys using my code, but of course, the more people who use my code, the more commission I get, and the more videos I can make for you guys, to educate you guys, which will allow you to get your gains. So it's a win-win. Use that code YEMI. All right, let's go. Bye. All right, that felt good, so I'm gonna go 3 plates for a top set. All right, top set time. Saying that now, this is not the heaviest I've done, but being very conservative today because my lower back from deadlifts here today is feeling very, very mad, and the state of my knees as well. So that sounds like excuses, but we're getting it still. Right. Right. Yep. All right, so we're gonna do one final set, back off set, 2 plates. Where are you now? Come in, I'll be done in about 10 minutes. No, 20 minutes sounds good. The baby's checking up on me. Meant to be meeting her at 5 o'clock, and it's currently 5:25, and I have like 2 exercises left. Last one. Right, so last exercise is adductors. We're going to do 4 sets. Alright, so that is the workout over and done with. As you can see, the quads are very much pumped right now. Not too bad for a men's physique athlete. His leg day is not too bad. I would give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. I still think my leg day is a lot harder. It's a lot better, but I'm happy with that anyway. Pump is really good. Can't complain. Quads are blown up. I probably wouldn't do that workout again. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it too much. But it definitely put me through my paces, especially those leg extensions with the 5 sets, 3 rounds thing was a madness. But yeah, that's it. So gonna go now and meet up with Anna, do some food shopping, and then get on with the rest of the day. So I am back home after doing the food shop. So we went to Aldi. We then went to go get a cheeky takeaway. So in Sam Sulek fashion, we got a cheat meal here. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. But in relation to today's workout, it was actually a really good workout. I probably wouldn't do it again. I'd probably stick to my own leg day. This is what we got. So I got some Camille, as you can see. So I got the stir-fried noodles. The spice bag has some seasoned potatoes and salt and chili chicken in there with some peppers. Got some Thai green curry with chicken and prawn, and we got some extras as well. Some of the spicy prawn crackers as well. So I cannot wait to get this down. If I was to guess, there's probably about like 2,500 calories in these 2 meals. This is all for me, by the way. So this is probably going to be the last thing I'm going to eat for the rest of the day. I'll probably make up my cause. It's off season. We can have fun with these type of things. As always, make sure to turn on post notification, guys. It will notify you when I drop my next video. Also, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, Cody, you trying to say bye? He's just focused on food. Catch you guys in the next one.